And this is a very tragic event.
And it's a sad day for Milwaukee right now, man.
A city in mourning after a devastating discovery on Milwaukee's north side and a chilling phone call that led investigators to the scene. It is our big story tonight at 9. An outpouring of sadness after 5 people are shot and killed inside a Milwaukee home.
The murder is happening near 12th and Locust this morning. The youngest victim, just 14 years old. Fox 6's Aaron Maven joins us live now at police headquarters. And police, as of tonight, they still haven't answered the question, why?
That is exactly right, Stephanie. And that is what so many people are wondering tonight. Why? What could have sparked someone to open fire? And then police say, report the crime, calling them, alerting authorities.
It's unthinkable.
Unbearable pain sweeping through a neighborhood.
You got people that's grieving for the family. You got the family that's grieving.
Loved ones coming to grips with the tragic shooting Monday morning.
Everyone's emotional right now.
Their emotions running high after police say 5 people were found dead at a home near 12th and Locust.
Tragedy struck the city of Milwaukee in a way that would send shockwaves throughout the community, leaving people wondering how such a horrific event could occur in their own backyard. A family torn apart by the very person they trusted the most would soon become the face of a gut-wrenching reality check. It sent shockwaves throughout the community, leaving people wondering how such a horrific event could occur in their own backyard. Is it a buildup of resentment, a sense of entitlement, or a skewed perception of reality? Whatever the underlying factor, one thing is certain: family annihilation is a preventable tragedy that requires a collective effort to recognize the warning signs and speak out against the silence. As we reflect on this tragic event, it's clear that family violence is a ticking time bomb waiting to unleash its fury on the most vulnerable of victims. It's a harsh reminder that we need to be vigilant, to recognize the warning signs, and to speak out against the silence. We owe it to the victims and their families to create a world where love and care are not overshadowed by hate and violence. The aftermath of the incident was a blur of chaos and confusion as the community struggled to come to terms with what had happened. The relative involved was left to face the consequences of their actions, while the family was left to pick up the pieces of their shattered lives. As the dust settles, one thing becomes clear: this tragedy could have been prevented if only someone had spoken out against the silence. What do you think about this tragic incident? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more content that explores the darker side of human nature. Check out my other video on family violence, where we explore the signs that were missed and the lessons we can learn from these tragic events.
This is a very tragic event.
And it's a sad day for Milwaukee right now, man.
A city in mourning after a devastating discovery on Milwaukee's north side and a chilling phone call that led investigators to the scene. It is our big story tonight at 9. An outpouring of sadness after 5 people are shot and killed inside a Milwaukee home.
The murder is happening near 12th and Locust this morning. The youngest victim, just 14 years old. Fox 6's Aaron Maven joins us live now at police headquarters. And police, as of tonight, they still haven't answered the question, why?
That is exactly right, Stephanie. And that is what so many people are wondering tonight. Why? What could have sparked someone to open fire? And then police say, report the crime, calling them, alerting authorities.
It's unthinkable.
Unbearable pain sweeping through a neighborhood.
You got people that's grieving for the family. You got the family that's grieving.
Loved ones coming to grips with the tragic shooting Monday morning.
Everyone's emotional right now.
Their emotions running high after police say 5 people were found dead at a home near 12th and Locust. The call came in around 10:30.
The Milwaukee Police Department received a call from an individual who stated that his family was dead.
Police say the man who called officers turned out to be the sole suspect. The 5 victims between the ages of 14 and 41.
I believe it's one actor. A weapon has been recovered.
Very much a family matter.
Mayor Tom Barrett revealing a toddler was found alive at the home.
There is a child who's at the hospital right now, and I think that child is fine, but obviously he's been through a lot of trauma as well.
Shock and stress stirring raw emotion. Inside the police tape, tension between a man and officers. But as the rain rolls in,
Pray for the family, and just hope that they find closure through this.
so do signs of comfort for a community that lost so much.
It's a sad day for Milwaukee right now, man.
And family members of those victims too distraught to talk with us tonight. We did go by the home, and it appears that there were bullet holes in the windows. Family members back inside grieving together tonight. Milwaukee police have not yet revealed the identities of those 5 victims, ranging in age from 14 to 41. They also have not released the name of the suspect they have in custody. We're live outside Milwaukee Police Headquarters. Aaron Maben, Fox 6 News.
A Milwaukee man is charged with killing 5 people Monday inside his home near 12th and Locust.
According to a new criminal complaint against Christopher Stokes, he told police he massacred his family. But Mary Jo Ola reports the motive here is still a mystery.
Tonight, family members adding to the memorial honoring 5 victims of gun violence outside a Milwaukee home near 12th and Locust. According to a criminal complaint, Milwaukee police say a man called 911 twice within a matter of minutes Monday morning. They say the caller identified himself as Christopher Stokes and said he needed police on North 12th Street because, quote, "I just massacred my whole family." When police got there, officers say Stokes was sitting outside on the steps. An officer asked him if he heard any shots. They say he responded with, quote, "I didn't hear them, I did them." Police say they found 5 people shot to death inside the home and 12 spent shotgun shells. The victims' ages ranged from 14 to 41. Relatives tell me the teenagers were smart and enjoyed being with family. A cousin believes the youngest victim, Demetrius, was ready for college. The oldest victim, Teresa, is described as the sweetest lady. The complaint does not offer a motive into the killings. Stokes does have a previous felony conviction. His bail is $500,000. In Milwaukee, Mary Jo Ola, TMJ4 News.
And will spend the rest of his life in prison for shooting and killing 5 of his family members last year.
A judge gave Christopher Stokes the maximum sentence today, more than 200 years. Our Cassidy Williams was the only reporter inside the courtroom. She joins us live now with reaction from the family.
The family says this is only a small piece of justice, as nothing can bring their family members back. 4 of the people killed, only teenagers, and all of them loved by the community. The man who killed them says he prays for forgiveness every day.
I deserve everything I get. I'm not asking for no leniency or anything like that.
44-year-old Christopher Stokes admits that on April 27th, 2020, he went through his home near 12th and Locust and shot his 5 family members with a shotgun, one by one.
I woke up and I just had blood on my mind. I can't say it no other way.
In court Tuesday, his sister had a question.
I need you to say something to me, Chris. Please, I don't care what it is. Just say something.
I'm sorry, baby.
Say something. Why? Why? Why, Chris? Why?
The why, something Stokes can't give them.
I don't know what made me do it. And I'm sorry.
The apology not enough as the family works to heal.
Hate is a bad word, but we really do hate him for that. We still love him because he's our uncle, but I mean, can we forgive him for what he did? No, we can't. Do we understand it? No, we don't. So it's like we just got to take it a day at a time.
The judge gave Stokes the maximum sentence, 205 years in prison. His family says it's only a small piece towards closure.
It may be something to him, but it's not nothing to us. We're still left with broken hearts. So just got to stick together.
Stokes' attorney had asked for only 35 years in prison. He says that Stokes had sought out mental health treatment in early March 2020, but that his sessions had been changed to over the phone once the pandemic hit. Stokes did undergo treatment related to mental health last June, but it was determined he was competent for trial. Reporting live from Milwaukee, Cassidy Williams, Fox 6 News.